Hello everybody, it's Founder Rich here with another Vinyl Finds video. I have two new albums and the rest are all used that I picked up rather cheaply. This first one, this is my second take because I made a huge ass mistake on the first take. Anyways, this is an album by Mustafa Owens, I'm gonna assume. It's Turkish. They call it funk psych. It's really funky. It's got hints of psych. It's got hints of rock. It's got hints of jazz. Really cool album. Mustafa Owens. The Metal Theologian was playing this in the background of one of his videos. And the album cover caught my eye. But man, I was listening to it and I go, wow, that's really cool. So I checked it out on YouTube. It was on, the full album is on YouTube. And I really dug it. I listened to it a few times at work on YouTube. And when I got home the next day, I looked and I found a copy. I think this one was like $20-something, but it really, there were some selling for $50 and some way high. But yeah, I got this one. I think a reasonable enough price. It's a very rare album. I don't think there are very many of the original of this. So this is an album that if you want to get it, you got to get the reissue. It is fantastic. Now, the Metal Theologian, he said that Dead Wax 66 showed this, or Dead Wax 66 mentioned it to him, or something like that. I don't remember Dead Wax 66 showing this. But yeah, this is fantastic stuff. Turkish, psych, funk, all instrumental. This is what the label looks like. Mustafa Owens. It's on Jackpot Records. Now this next one here, I bought this new Jefferson Airplane, Last Stand at Winterland 1970 radio broadcast. I had picked this up this past weekend. It was sealed. I opened it. It was a seal to reveal on the first take. Here's the shrink. Here's my trusty Swiss Army knife. But I deleted that video. It didn't come out. And I made some big ass errors. Anyways, this is what it looks like. I have not heard this album because I just barely opened it. It's a 1970 broadcast, radio broadcast, double album. Really cool. This is right after Volunteers, I believe. It's got the song Mexico. Really cool period. I know I have a live album of them. I think at the Winterland. And it's like from 73, so this is earlier. I'm sure it's going to be good though. There's a lot of live stuff actually from all these 60s bands that's starting to come out. Before I started buying vinyl, I bought quite a few of the Jefferson Airplane ones on CD, and I've noticed that the ones that are on the official releases on their label tend to be the best ones. So I'm not sure how this is going to be. This is on Let Them Eat Vinyl, I believe, and it's got all these Dylan, Bruce Springsteen reissues apparently. Guess box sets. It's on clear vinyl. Pretty cool labels. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it's on Let Them Eat Vinyl. Yeah, Let Them Eat Vinyl. I don't think I have anything on Let Them Eat Vinyl. I hope it's good. I only paid $14 for this. So I figured, it has a ding here. And it has a little ding here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But for $14, I mean, another Jefferson Airplane. I think I have 2 Jefferson Airplane studio albums that I don't have. And it's kind of surprising which ones those are. But I'm not going to mention it. Because I don't want someone, oh, here, I got one for you. And then, what am I going to send them in return? I'm the VCLT bah humbug dude. Next album here, used album I got real cheap. Neil Young, American Stars and Bars. American Stars and Bars. Pretty cool album cover, actually. And actually, the album cover goes like this. It's where the record goes in. This is the spine. But I'll show it this way. It's got the shrink still. This is the one that has like a hurricane on it. Yeah. I haven't heard this album in quite a while. I haven't played this disc yet. If I remember it right, it's got a wide variety of types of songs on it. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's uneven, because it's been so long, I don't really remember it. It's got a pretty cool inner sleeve. All the credits. And I don't know why I bothered doing this, but it's on the 70s reprise. Reprise. That's how the people in the know say it, but I'm not in the know. Pretty cool. Neil Young. 70s Neil Young, I'm picking up. This next one, next 2 actually are blind buys. This is Boris Sue Sudovic. That's how I'm saying it. Boris Sudovic. Desperate Girl. Dude from Australia. Never heard of the guy. On Bang Records. Side 1 is guitar side, no bass. Side 2 is bass side, no guitar. Really good album. Check this dude out online. He's got some of the songs on YouTube. Really driving. The bass side is really good, actually. I mean, it's got that driving bass, but then he's got where I guess he's playing bass and it's like feedback, and it sounds like guitars, you know. So who knows? Cool album cover. And really good album, actually. I'm really happy I got it. That's what the sleeves look like. I mean, the labels. And, it comes with this inner sleeve. Picture of the album cover, which is a bunch of parallel lines, but if you look real closely, it's a young woman or a female. I'm assuming it's a female sitting. And all the lyrics on the other side. Now this next one, another blind buy. I bought this one because of it's on Vox Records, which is a division of Bomp. This came out in 1987. This is the Stomach Mouse. They're 80s garage revival band, and they happen to be from Sweden. This is a comp. It has demos, alternate mixes. I think a couple of songs from a single, and some live stuff. I've only listened to one side and really dig it. The vocals are really good on this. There's more than one guy singing, obviously. And they do have that snotty-ass singer, though. Really cool. The 80s garage revival stuff is really good. And, I mean, I dug it back in the day, but I only bought like a dozen or so of the albums. It's on Vox, like I said, and this is the insert listing other albums available on Vox. I wish I would have bought more back in the day. And this is what the label looks like. Box Records. And okay, I still got a couple more. This is Muddy Waters, the London Muddy Waters sessions. I recently bought the Howlin' Wolf one, and I said I didn't really care for it. I like this one better. I mean, I have to give the Howlin' Wolf one another listen. To me, it sounded a little slick. This one is a little more gritty. I think it was Vinyl in the Van. He was, kind of dissing on some of the later Muddy Waters, where they're just going through the motions and they're just trying to get a payday. And it might be true, but I dig Muddy Waters. It's good music for me, for drinking beers and just... And I like the subtle guitar interplay on some of his albums. This is with some British chaps. It's not the Keith Richards or the Bill Wymans and the Eric Claptons like on the Howlin' Wolf one. So it's not quite as slick. But it does have Roy Gallagher on guitar, though. Great guitar player. It's got Rick Greach, the bass player. Steve Winwood. Mitch Mitchell on drums. Fantastic, dude. But it's got horns, too. But it's cool. It's not Muddy's best album, but I'm going to pick it up on that 70s Chess label. This is an album I had never seen before until Andy from Andy's Vinyl Den actually showed all of his Buck Owens albums. He's got quite a few. It's a Monsters Holiday. Buck Owens and the Buckaroos, it's a Monsters Holiday. Pretty cheesy looking cover. The back cover is pretty cheesy too. This is what most of his covers looked like from that early 70s period. I don't know if Don Rich is still alive when this was recorded. I'm not sure. I don't remember when he passed away. Or I think he died in a motorcycle accident. But yeah, I dig Buck Owens. I've mentioned before that I'm from Bakersfield. I actually got into a push fight with Buck Owens' son in the 7th grade over a baseball game. And yeah, I mean, my very first person I ever saw perform live was Buck Owens. Free concert. He used to do free concerts at Hart Park. And yeah, this is a really good song. It's a Monsters Holiday. Meanwhile, Back at the Ranch was really good. Some of the other songs it's just nothing new, This is not, it's not as good as his 60s stuff, but for the price, I'm going to get it. And it's on this Capitol label. Now, I got one more here to show. I recently made a string of, I think, 7 videos. I labeled them WTF, and then I made a rap one and disco, and I listened to some of those records, and the rap one, I dug what I was hearing. I was playing the Grandmaster Flash. I played those 12 inches. I played the African Bambaataa. And so this last time I went to the record store that's closest to me, it's here on Whittier Boulevard. It's the closest record store to me by far. And he has quite a few rap. And I never even look at them when I do go in there. I seldomly do go in there anymore. But when I was in there a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to look at the rap. And I found this one here. It's an Elektra stock sleeve. And it's Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 Magic Carpet Ride. White label promo. I did not know that Grandmaster Flash recorded for Elektra. I did note in that What the Fuck video that Grandmaster Flash did get ripped off by the Sugar Hill Records, the owner. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Magic Carpet Ride, I dig that song. Steppenwolf were one of my favorites when I was like in junior high. Anyways, that's it. Not sure how good this video is going to be. It seems like I didn't really have much to add to any of those. But anyways, I wanted to make it before I pick up anything else. Take care, guys and gals. Go Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, man, that was good.